Hello, everyone. I'm Rodney Arnold, and today I'm having a look at the brand new Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 2. So, taking it out of the box, I thought, wow, this is a very premium overall laptop. It weighs in at 1.127 kilograms. That's around 2.51 pounds. So it's not extremely lightweight, but it's not heavy in a bad way. It's heavy in a quality way. The dimensions I will put on the screen, but I'll say this, it's not super thin. I mean, if you're looking for a super thin, compact, premium laptop, this might not be it. But I don't think Microsoft honestly was targeting that type of group. They're targeting really students and people who just want to be able to throw a compact unit in a bag and be productive. So it currently comes in 3 different configurations, and in all honesty, I would not get the first one, and the first one is 4 gigabytes of LPDDR4 RAM with 128 gigabyte drive. The drive is fine, the RAM is ridiculous. For Windows 11, 4 gigabytes is not enough if you're doing anything on it. Time you load the operating system and a few tabs in a browser, you've used up all of that RAM. So don't get that one. Get the next one up, which is 8/128, or go ahead and opt for a little bit more money and get the 8/256. It has a wonderful 12.4-inch pixel sense display. The aspect ratio is 3:2. The resolution is 1536 by 1024. The PPI is 148, and it has a 10-point multi-touch, as well as an ambient light sensor. By the way, that light sensor, unless they update it with a firmware update or something, it's not great, to be honest. I find that when it's enabled, the screen tends to go up and down in brightness just randomly, and it's very annoying. So I just turn that off and enable, the brightness as I see fit. So the aspect ratio, 3:2, that works so well. And by the way, the screen is crystal clear. This particular square format works extremely well for getting work done. It's a productivity laptop. Now, that does not mean that you can't stream games on this unit and play some light games as well, or watch movies, because of course you can. Now, thankfully, this comes with a decent GPU, the Intel Iris Xe. Also, the processor is quite good, but it's 11th gen, not a 12th gen. Probably the reason for that is to keep the cost down, also to keep the heat down, because the 12th gens, they do get rather hot. This is an i5 1135 G7 processor. Logging into this laptop is super easy because they have a one-touch sign-in with the fingerprint power button, and the power button basically doubles as a power button and a fingerprint reader, but it is not included in the lowest model. Unfortunately, this does not come with a 1080p webcam, but rather a 720p, but the f-stop is 2.0, and that means you're going to get really good images and video in low light. So you don't have to worry about this laptop in that respect. If you're doing video calls and stuff, it should be more than adequate. As well, the mics are great. They are dual far field studio mics, and the speakers are decent. Omnisonic with Dolby Audio Premium. As a matter of fact, if you go into Windows 11 and if you enable the enhanced mode, they sound exceptional. Now, it does come with the latest Wi-Fi 6 802.11ax, as well as Bluetooth wireless 5.1 technology. And of course, you've heard me mention Windows 11 is actually Windows 11 Home that this unit comes with, and the battery lasts around 13.5 hours. Now, this is something that they have on paper that's not real. To be honest, what I've gotten out of it mostly is around 6 to 8 hours, and I'm not really stressing it. So I suspect if you're doing any hardcore work on this, you're probably going to get even less than that. So do not expect to get 13 and a half hours on this unit, unfortunately. All right, so let's have a look at the connections, and there aren't many, but enough considering the size of this laptop. It has a USB-C port, a USB-A port, as well as a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and that's nice to see. And on the other side of the laptop, there's the Surface Connect port. Another big plus to this particular laptop is the full-size QWERTY keyboard. Full functions. It's a great keyboard. The travel is wonderful. As a matter of fact, this is probably one of the very best keyboards that I have ever used on a laptop. It's just exceptional. The overall fit and finish on this is excellent. The top is aluminum and the base is aluminum and polycarbonate composite resin system with glass fiber and 30% post-consumer recycled content. As well, it comes in 4 different colors: sage, ice blue, sandstone, and the one that I have, the platinum. So here's a few things to consider before you purchase this laptop. Battery life is number one when it comes to a portable laptop, and you're not going to get 13 and a half hours out of it, as they say. Realistically, probably, 6 to maybe 10. So if you're looking for a laptop that's going to last you 10 to 15 hours, get a Chromebook, not this. So there's a plus side to the battery thing. You can charge it to 80% in around an hour. So you can take a break, plug it in, and you can pretty much charge it almost all the way up. Another thing that I'm not sure why they did not include is a backlit keyboard, aside from the fact that, of course, they want to keep the cost down. But come on, I mean, almost every single portable productive laptop that's out there today that's somewhat of a premium quality, and this is overall, should come with a backlit keypad. Now, as for opening the lid, it's very good. You can really do it with one finger. Very well constructed, and, it's so easy to open. But the lid does not go all the way down to the desk, so keep that in mind. And by the way, if you're really taxing this unit and maxing it out, the fan does get kind of annoying and whines when it's under max load. And by the way, that trackpad, it's a rather small trackpad compared to some other portable laptops around this size, but it's really good overall. If you're in the market for a premium compact laptop that you can get lots of work done on and even play maybe some games, do video editing on. I use DaVinci Resolve on this. No problem whatsoever, but please don't get that minimum configuration of 4 gigabytes of memory. But the drive is fine, 128. Just get the 8 128 or get the 8 256, which is even a better option. But in all honesty, my experience with this so far has been exceptional. And, it's a laptop that has a fair amount of competition out there, but I think it will do pretty well, especially certainly if you're a student, a teacher, or a parent. You can get a 10% discount on the laptop. So, that's my kind of thoughts on it overall. And I think it's a fairly good buy considering what you are getting. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, remember to hit that notification bell, subscribe, and share. Until next time, take care.